Alright guys, I'm back for today's video, and if I sound like crap today, it's because I may have COVID. I'll say may, because every single person in my household has it now, and almost guaranteed at that point to get it at some point. My dad's actually testing me right now. He's got the test swab ready to go, right? Sound like crap, that's because I feel like crap. Another thing, I haven't been streaming recently because I've been taking care of my family. Of people in the house, so, yeah. My parents are older, so. $300 for a cloud gaming only handheld sure is optimistic. Yeah, so they have this new supposed handheld streaming console, you know. Everybody's saying not to buy it because, you know, the infrastructure isn't there yet. They're still starting to put it in place. But I can do Game Pass and do all of it, but it's not worth getting yet. But here's the problem, the price. Currently, you can pre-order the G Cloud at $300, which is pretty high considering this is basically a fancy Android phone with built-in controls, a bigger battery, and no ability to make phone calls. It does have support for the Google Play Store, so presumably mobile games and apps will work on it. And being based on Android, it will basically be moddable from day one, but still $300 for that seems high. And that's just for now. Once it's out on October 17th, the price shoots up to $350. AKA the same price as this new Switch OLED and only $50 less than a 64GB Steam Deck. Now it's true that the Switch can't stream the entire Game Pass library, but with some tinkering, the Steam Deck actually can, while also playing most of your Steam games. So yeah, not worth getting. Rockstar replies to illegal GTA 4 leaks as the messy aftermath continues. And I couldn't find the other articles, but the guy... It's supposedly a 16-year-old kid out of the UK in a hacking group. It's the FBI is now going after them. So he may have been using an IPN or something to say he's been doing it out of the United Arab Emirates. I don't know. I mentioned that before in my previous video, 3-minute video I did earlier this week. I normally don't do that because, as I said, I do my videos on Friday. But yep. They're gonna nail this kid. And most of the videos that I've shared to my Twitter are down, so they're taking them down from DMCA. The efforts of this weekend's GTA 6 leaks are going to be a long-lasting but immediate aftermath. It's already bemusing enough to chronicle, as you might expect. Take-Two is launching into a full stride stand maneuver in trying to DMCA any and all footage from the leak. At the same time, the source code for the GTA 5 appears to be being offered for sale, while the origin of the leak is playing whack-a-mole against himself. In just this minute, Rockstar have confirmed the leak is as real. We recently suffered a network intrusion, say Rockstar Games in an official statement via Twitter, and an authorized third party legally accessed and downloaded confidential information from our systems, including early development footage for the next Grand Theft Auto. They got a mess going on here. They're still kind of solving it as we hit Friday today. So developers share footage of what their games looked like in early development. It's basically after the GTA 6 leaks came out, and then some people were complaining about how bad the game looks. Which, if you know any better, you should know that the games do not look like that later on in development, in the late development stage. So it's only when you start building them, you obviously got to build the foundation to the house first before you add all the niceties later. But people are ignorant, unfortunately, and you can't change them. So anyway, so basically all the developers and camaraderie posted early development footage of all their games in early development that came out. Some of them are already out, like Control, but Sea of Thieves was one of them. And if you guys want to watch these videos and Control early production, finished graphics, Power Wash Sim, God of War, this is the early development for that. Here it is, Sea of Thieves. Description below. Cyberpunk 2077 becomes Steam top seller again after Netflix anime show. I still have yet to watch this yet, but apparently it was really good. It was enough to get people back on Steam. Thanks to the power of anime and Netflix. Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077 is excited its flop era. The Bellegarde game had soared in popularity on Steam following the release of developer CD Projekt Red and animation studio Trigger collaborative 10-part anime series Cyberpunk Edgerunners. According to Eurogamer, Cyberpunk 2077's current player count peaked on September 16th, reaching 37,000. This led to a sci-fi open-world RPG beating out the likes of Elden Ring, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Destiny 2 on the Steam charts. As of yesterday, Cyberpunk 2077 hit 85,000 concurrent players, making it second highest number of players the game has had since its buggy launch on PC and console in 2020, according to SteamDB. Xbox boss comments to current console player prices and say buying more studios. Synopsis of this article is Microsoft is not raising their prices due to the current market conditions and consumers cutting back on spending and a bunch of other stuff. And they also stated that they're still buying more studios. This is kind of exciting because this is one of the worst features that Xbox ever added for an online connection you have to have. Xbox Series X update finally makes Xbox games disc playable offline, and I heard it works with digital too. So somebody already tested this feature and took their console offline and unplugged it from Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So basically, any games you have owned on your console, you can play offline now, and you won't get DRM checked for it. So, obviously if you play online, you have to have the latest updates for it. But I'm pretty sure the Xbox will automatically do that for you like it normally does. DLSS 3 promises big performance boosts, but only works on new GPUs. Deep learning super sampling has been one of the best reasons to invest in an NVIDIA GPU over the past 2 generations. Today, NVIDIA revealed DLSS 3, the latest iteration of the super sampling technique that requires companies' new RTX 40 series GPUs. DLSS allows games to run at higher frame rates by reducing the internal rendering resolution and using machine learning to upscale it back to your desired resolution. It works well with the most recent implementation sitting scarily close to a native rendering while providing big performance uplifts. DLSS 3 seems to prove this even further with the use of AI-powered optical multi-frame generation, a method that allows your GPU to generate an entirely new frame of a game rather than just the small portions of it. Basically, fake 4K. These GPUs are getting better and better at rendering things in 4K, or upscaling them into 4K, is to be more accurate. Currently, 35 games and engines already prepped with DLSS 3 support, with NVIDIA stating that more are coming. You can find the list below. And the list is right here. I'll leave it in the description as per normal with every video I do. As you can see, some of the new ones here. Games are coming out. Atomic Heart by Bethesda and Plague Tale Requiem. PS5 with detachable disk drive coming in 2023 report. The existing PlayStation 5 is being phased out with a new revised model coming next year, according to a report. Talking about the disc version that they currently have. A new version of the PlayStation 5 will be released in 2023 featuring a detachable disk drive, according to a new report from Tom Henderson at Inside Gaming. Henderson reported that the console will launch about a year from now in September 2023. Sources told the site that this new model, the PS5, has been in production since the PS5 launched in November 2020. The new model will almost be identical to the existing one, but with a detachable disk drive. The report said that the drive will connect to a PS5 via a USB-C port on the back of the console. The site went on to claim PS5 will be sold on its own or in a bundle with a detachable disk drive, while these rumored disk drives will be made available for sale separately. Basically, they're phasing out the current model for just doing the digital model and if you want to get the disk drive for it, you can get it later after you get the digital model. And take that as face value pretty much. They're pushing more and more towards a digital based future. It's probably easy for them this way. They can probably charge you more money for the disk drive if you get it separately, but hey. But if you're one of those people that just wanted to get the console, not have to worry about the SKUs when you're trying to get the console, and they may only have one in stock, it gives you other options. So, that's a thing. Anyways, any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter. See you guys in the next video. As always, sources used in the video will be in the description below. Drop me a like and subscribe. If you like my videos, please ring the bell. I greatly appreciate it. Any news I don't get here, I'll post on my Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.